What's up guys, FuryTV here, and we're back with another episode of Poker Hands. Today, we're going to be taking a look over one of the worst situations in poker, which is none other than getting your aces cracked. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
Manik raising up to 900,000. Action making its way around. Mateos will defend with Queen 9 suited. These players going heads up to the flop. The German with the overwhelming lead. But what a flop this is. Queen 5 deuce 2 diamonds. Mateos with top pair and the flush draw. Manik with his overpair. And perhaps the key ace of diamonds in hand. Of course, Manik will make a continuation bet. His opponent, pardon me, to keep bluffing if he's bluffing. And plenty of equity, even if he's against a hand as strong as aces. And wow, the turn king of diamonds. Mateos improves to the second nut flush. Manik with an overpair and a nut flush draw. Decision now for Mateos how to play this. He does decide to check. Plenty of good rivers for him. He's not worried about fourth diamond coming off. It would give him the nuts. And the 9 of clubs changes nothing. Mateos does have the best hand with the second nut flush. Manik with aces. And Mateos checks it once more to Manik. Check from Mateos, and Manik does move all in. Mateos wastes no time in calling. And Manik receives the bad news. Nothing he could do there. Now with the last hand of the 200-400 level, blinds are going up to 250 and 500,000.
Yeah, that's so pure. And you don't want my chips anyway, you might get sick.
Yeah, because I haven't already.
Phil with the aces, 8 bigs.
I hope you haven't. I feel bad.
You're ripping these in.
There it goes.
Desperate for action.
Count, please.
Gonna get some from Hooney. Hooney's 6s.
All in.
All in.
The re-rip.
You a pair? I have a pair. Not so big.
Oh, I have a decent pair, yeah, like this.
It's a pretty good pair.
It's a pretty good pair, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
I was like, what can I do? Can I play limp or something, you know? But
No, let's go all
it
in.
would have been too obvious, you know?
Alright, we'll see how pure I really am.
Oh. It's not over yet, Phil. 6 would send you home.
Just have like ace.
No, let's stay together, you know?
First shot at it.
King
the
5
diamonds,
deuce.
too. You
Couple of
always
diamonds.
just
Phil
have
has them
pairs.
covered.
What was it, 32?
The prepay. Oh, 6 on the turn. Hooney really is running hot.
Like, I don't know what to say. Got him with the free pair.
Gruissem comme les
Top
As,
of the ace out there,
déguisé comme
pussy.
les 6, puis il turn son 6.
3 on the end.
Brother. Unlucky.
Good game.
Là, on est 8. On est 8.
And well, unlucky Philbot
Il a dit genre,
Many people's favorite
avant le turn, genre, il arrête pas de dire qu'il est comme pure
Yeah,
gold.
so now on
tout
your
le temps,
watch
puis genre,
more cheap on go.
not to
avant
be
le
for
turn. How
him.
much is it? 32?
Come on, man, what you play about me?
Wow, what a hand it is. Leon has aces, Sam 10-8, the flop 10-10-4. And somehow Leon found the check back on that flop, which may well save him a whole chunk of chips. Pretty incredible, that. The player's aggressive, Leon, checking back aces on that board. Oh, Sam.
I didn't think pot control and Leon would be mentioned in the same sentence.
Well, Sam checks it once again, and now Leon does take a stab with his aces.
How much?
Question is, what does Sam do here? Does he raise? Or does he call and give Leon another chance to bet the river? If you could see Leon's hand, he'd raise for sure. Raise he does. Looks like about 1.4 million. No, 1.6 million. A million more for Leon.
All in.
And Leon moves all in. Sam snap calls. Leon will find the bad news. And so it is Sam who looks like he will double up and become our chip leader on the as we start this final table, unless Leon hits one of these two aces. River 3 of hearts, and
Wow,
Leon will be crippled here.
The check on the flop didn't stop the train crash on the turn.
Yeah, I thought that was the one thing that might save Leon, but
Yeah, well,
he 3-bet jammed the turn.
Yeah? Y'a break? Y'a break?
I don't think it was a flip, was it?
It was ace king against eights.
Oh, it was. I think the reporting said
Against Amadi?
the reporting said
Adrian
ace queen
flip
against
Amadi?
queens. Maybe it was. Maybe I'm confusing it.
Yeah. I saw ace king against eights for like 52 each or something.
Okay.
I might be thinking of a different hand.
But you said Adrian lost the flip against Amadi?
No, Zamani.
Zamadi?
Zamani. Yeah.
That's his name?
It's his last name.
Cool name.
Well, Ludo's going to get a chance to get his chips back.
It's a state, you know? Samadi's like a state.
Williams open in the cutoff. 9-6 of clubs.
State.
And Ludo, imagine going to flat this off 23 bigs on the button. Gonna have some traps. This seems a pretty good one, especially with the likes of Foxin and Ryan Reese behind. And Foxin looks down at King Jack off in the small, and this is definitely a candidate. Always looking to push the edges.
All in.
He does drop it in. All right, so Ludo's going to
It's like
have a chance to get his chips back very quickly here. William asking for the count, but of course,
37-8.
not calling with 9-6, just saving a little bit of face. Ludo snaps.
Oh, wow.
And Foxin's face says it all. Foxin the man all in, and see just 13% equity. We are on that pay bubble. Next place, an extra 15k. Well, 10-3 deuce, all hearts. Foxin are looking a little bit more interested now. 38% from 13. Ludo still big favourite, but
Unbelievable.
heart on the turn, and that is brutal for Ludo. He's left with just 8.8 million. And the start of the day chip leader down to less than 5 bigs. Really hasn't done anything wrong.
37-8. 10, 20.
Blinds 200, 400K with a 400K big blind ante. Lewis with 8s. We'll open 8. Good time for aces for Hakeem Zufri in the hijack.
We get a little bit of retribution for his kings having fallen to Romain.
Or will he have a new lifetime enemy?
One of these all in.
All of it, under 4 million. George with ace-jack.
Pretty close decision. I think if you're 1 pip up, I think with ace-queen, you start going
Mm-hmm.
shrug. Okay, if you have me beat, it's got the stack to afford it. But yeah, ace-jack's just a little too weak.
Folds back around to Lewis. He'll make the call. Here we go.
8 call.
Will they trade chips back and forth? Or will Romain Lewis get him again? Hakeem in good shape. Aces against 8s. Can the aces hold? Unlike his kings earlier.
The 9-8 suited would have been 22% against this.
Welcome 6-5 deuce. Backdoor straight draws. Backdoor flush draws for Romain. Turn card 5. Needs an 8 and an 8 only to bust Hakeem. River card. Oh, it's an 8!
No way. Oh my God, so unlucky.
Hakeem loses with kings against Romain's 9-8 suited, then loses with aces.
Play a lot of these high roller events, and he has done very well across the board.
Finished 11th at the 100K Diamond High Roller at World Series of Poker Europe. Finished 13th at the Millions World main event that Adrian Mateos won. Speaking of Mateos, it's down to 2 aces. Makes it 110K. Reese right behind him with the ace-6 of diamonds.
Problematic here for Ryan Reese. Mateos opening in a wider position. Can certainly have a lot of riffraff here. Nice discipline laid down by Reese.
Disciplined indeed. Just Dimitar Donchev with the Jack-9 of spades.
Gonna get involved with this
Come
stack,
along.
huh? On the button.
Just
Jack
a million
suited.
behind. Party Poker Team Pro, Roberto Romanello.
Yeah,
The
nice
10-9
price.
off.
Let's go ahead and call C3, 10-9.
3-handed to this flop.
Oh my
Jack
goodness.
6 deuce with 2 spades. Dimitar top pair and a flush draw.
The dream flop for Dimitar. Hard to hit it any better than that.
Mateos' aces still best.
Incoming. Here we go, right away. Anticipate Mateos, Dimitar. This money is going in. I see no reason whatsoever for Dimitar not to move it in. Perhaps he thinks his hand is so strong he could simply just call one more time.
Mateos fires 225K. Dimitar 985K behind.
And he will just call. In his mind, he is absolutely trapping.
Roberto out of the way. Three of clubs on the turn. Mateos' hand still best.
And what's so difficult when you play against a guy like Adrian Mateos, his skill set, his caliber of play, he probably aware that Dimitar has a variety of flush draws here. We can rule out the times that he may have a set. I don't think that he should be calling with a pair like 2s or 6s. perhaps it's pocket jacks, but maybe even something like king jack, and I anticipate the money simply to just get in the middle.
Yeah, Adrian says all of it. Dimitar says, okay, let's go. He'll need a little bit of help on the river. You see it on the bottom left corner of your screen, 13 outs. Needs to find a jack, a 9, or a spade. Will Adrian's aces hold up?
Yeah, 30% equity. Here we go.
River card. 7 of hearts. Dimitar Danchev out early in the day 2 proceedings.
That's rough, man. You
Nice
feel like
pot
you
for
just got
Adrian
all of it,
Mateos.
you know?
Yeah.
Top pair, flush draw, and then you just take a look at the bulls. Mr. Mateos, hot start to the day for the Conquista.
If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for the best poker videos on YouTube. Make sure to also check out our previous video if you missed it, and let us know in the comments below what you would like to see on the next FuryTV.